Your daily outfit.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey, everybody.
It's the program.
Here on TV once again, every day, the nations, and we're talking to for an hour.
You did that all in, what, 2.5 seconds?
Maybe I should have spaced it out.
That was impressive.
What are we going to do today now? Now for the rest of the hour, what are we going to do? We should have spent a little bit more time taking our time with the intro and saying things and, having some space, talking more slowly, maybe. Then we could possibly get through the hour a little bit easier. But if we start talking at a fast-paced speed, then we're going to run out of things to say. Okay, to keep saying things for a long time.
And then you get more shit in the hour.
Yeah, if we say too many things, then we're going to be saying twice the amount of stuff that we do in another episode. Maybe we should start counting all the days, all the letters, and the words that we have in the show, and see, like, some shows are longer, like, content-wise, but longer time-wise. All the shows are an hour long, but maybe they're different lengths as far as word counts go, because if you count all the words in the thing, and if we're talking faster, then the words go that fast, and they don't go, like, any slower. Like, if we start using the spaces and stuff, they're going to run out of things to say. Maybe we're going to run out of time. We don't have that many hours to go. We got to keep saying stuff. If we run out of time, what we're going to do about that? So maybe we should put as many words as we can into the episodes and start focusing on putting too many words in there, but then that might get a little bit aggressive. I think we should take it easy and maybe speak slowly so we can have what we have to say spaced out over a longer period of time.
I was squinting at the camera, and I could notice that there are a couple of viewers out there that their eyes are now going like this. And they're just kind of spinning around inside their head.
You can see the viewers through the TV?
Can't you?
No, you have an ability.
Yeah.
Extra sensory perception. Some ESP going. Either that or you're going crazy.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? What happened? What'd you do?
I
sorry
guess maybe I saw me in the future. That's what I saw.
Sorry, not sorry? Why are you sorry? That makes me nervous when people get sorry for stuff. I'm like, why are you sorry? What'd you do?
Okay, I'm not Bird. I'm not sorry.
Oh, okay, good. I don't know what you would be sorry about. It's Thursday.
True story.
Is that hard to... difficult Mountain Dew? Oh, you got it.
No.
You did it.
Yeah.
You see anything on the streets from the news in the last 24 hours there?
Yeah, I got interesting news. I'm now trying to do something with a projector and
$600 stapled art projector.
Yeah, it's kind of somewhat crazy that I chose. I went through art school for 2 years, and I know how rough the pastel medium can be. It's not really supposed to be photorealistic, especially in a little tight, area. But I thought 18 by 24 would be a size enough canvas, and it probably is. But just for like some sort of like silhouette with like a sunrise or a sunset sort of picture. I took a picture of like a sign at the Peace Vigil on Friday downtown, and you got the the Vietnamese restaurant across the street. You got a sign that says "Peace for our children" in the foreground, and the the pavement on 4th Avenue was kind of hard to construct, but I was really impressed, even with the pastels being as hard as they are, that I was able to kind of at least draw one of the two cars that were in the parking lot. I guess maybe the second car that was right next to it. I was using a pastel, like a black pastel, and it was like an off gray color, but the one that was white that was right next to it, you could almost really tell that it was like a picture, or like some sort of like van, and the sign in the foreground was also pretty crisp and clear. It probably would be more clear if I spent more time on it, like, more white within the sign and more, like a stronger sense of like the black lettering in the sign. But all of this detail downtown at like between, I guess I would have taken it around 5:45, between 5:45 and 6 o'clock. There's still a lot of detail in downtown, whereas when you got this purple or like violet sky with like a silhouette of like leaves, or like even the that mistake on the lake that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of fell down walking Charlie like maybe a year ago, or a year and a half, or 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
That mistake on the lake, I have like this awesome picture that I can't wait to dig into later on tonight when I get back home. And I'll just kind of see, how simple a picture needs to be, or do I need to kind of, find a canvas size that is 48 by 60 or whatever. I've been doing dimensions and measuring dimensions and pricing canvases, and actually someone told me something about masonite, I believe, which is like a kind of like a particle board or something like that, or if I'm not, it's some sort of lumber, and it's really cheap, and I could use on it to practice, or maybe I could use that to treat that as a canvas, maybe temporarily until I get myself, like established or whatever. But yeah, that's about all that I have to mention.
Did you finish your painting or your pastel painting?
I finished the one that said "Peace for all of our children."
Oh yeah, you gonna bring it on the program?
Oh, no.
No, it's secret.
Well, I'm definitely gonna bring the silhouette, the sunset, and I'm gonna show it to Dan, and I'll see what Dan thinks of it. And yeah.
You're not gonna show him on the program though?
Yeah, I'll have that. I'll show it to the viewers as well. So tune in this coming Monday, and I'll bring that picture for you guys.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah. Hopefully, this is one of the things that is kind of somewhat interesting to me. Like, the bigger the canvas gets, I mean, the crayons still stay, the crayons still stay the same. So if I got like a bigger canvas, and oh my God, I saw one and I took a picture of it earlier today. I was shopping at Michael's, and they got some sort of canvas that is $99. Of course, I don't need to pay $99 right now. If I got this 48 by 60 piece of wood that I can get from Lowe's hardware store or Home Depot or whatnot, but it just it's like you had this canvas for $99, and it was like, my gosh, that could be like the size for me to work on, instead of like these paltry 8 by 10 or whatever.
Go to Goodwill and get paintings that are already there and then mat them over.
That's what people are telling me as well, and I'm not really too certain that I want to, cover someone else's art.
Well, I mean, lots of that stuff is just like reproductions and stuff. So.
Well, yeah, that true that, but
buy new stuff, expensive stuff, then
Well, or at least untreated, unfinished wood. I'll have to pick up this conversation after the dice game.
yeah, let's get out some pens here. We're gonna write down a number on our hands between 1 and 6. We're gonna try to visualize the future. Okay, I've got a number. Carl's getting his number here. We're gonna pull up the thing. We're gonna check it out. I'm gonna say, "Come on, number. Give me the correct answer. I believe in myself. I can see this future. I can visualize the future. It is within my perception." Here we go. Uh-oh. Here we go. Nope. Gonna roll the dice. Gonna roll one dice. Carl's got a system where he rolls one colored dice. Each time is a different color. Did you think about your system, Carl, or did you just kind of get it out of nowhere? I don't. Did it just
Yeah, the dice appeared to me, as like 1 green dice, 2 yellow dice, and 3 white dice, and I'm like, back in the very first day that I got here, and I was like,
Look at that.
okay, I guess I'll use that. There was more than just 3 white dice. There was like 4 or 5. So
Yeah.
I was like, but still, one green dice and 2 yellow. I was like, let's
It just
go
makes
with
sense. Here we go.
that. Oh man!
Yeah,
I
lost.
think you lost. Oh.
yeah.
Okay. I lost too, actually.
Oh, that's too bad. I have a 4.
Yeah, tune in later on in the program for, who's got what numbers. But anyway, wait a minute. Refresh my memory onto what we were just talking
I
about.
forgot. We can move on.
Crap.
We got today is Bacteria Day. Ew, really? I don't know why we're even doing Bacteria Day.
'Cause it's within the linings of our stomach.
Yeah, bacteria is everywhere. It's on your skin, your crawl. I think you have a layer of bacteria all over you and all over everything else too.
And it's kind of important that it's there.
Everything you see is covered in bacteria. Little buggies there, crawling all over you. But what's the difference between bacteria and you? You know how they say that you have a bazillion bacteria cells in your stomach, but why is that not just part of you? Like, why is it a separate thing? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can't. If you start hacking off digits, like
Your fingers?
whatever that was. I guess in Reservoir Dogs or something.
Spoilers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, if you just start, taking parts of a human body off, I mean, at a certain level, I mean, you can even, I guess, maybe put a brain in a jar and have it still be alive or something, or maybe
Ooh.
they still don't have that as a part of medical science, but you can't really separate, the human being from the stuff that they depend on. It's almost like those birds that chip away at the alligator's teeth, to dislodge food or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's like a symbiosis, if I'm not mispronouncing that word,
Uh-huh.
or symbiosis.
Yeah.
Systems rely on one another, so I'm glad that I rely on on the systems inside my body, and yeah, I guess systems
thanks.
outside my body. You know, like roads and whatnot.
People get antibiotics when they have a bad bacteria.
Yeah, Freddie
He was
had
on them.
some
Maybe that's why we're talking about bacteria today.
maybe, yeah. Freddie had taken antibiotics, and it kind of killed a certain level of the bacteria in his body, and then so he got sick again.
Yeah,
And
it's possible.
yeah, and you one probably needs to rely on a certain percentage of bacteria or something in order to survive and be healthy.
Here's a message from Mr. Ginsu.
Awesome.
What you got to say today, Mr. Ginsu? Oh,
WTF over?
yeah, probably. I've seen bacteria in microscopes. I don't know if you can see it with your own eyes. Uh-oh.
I'm figuring out what. Holy shit, Jamala. I'm figuring out what fucking me over. I'm getting it figured out.
Uh-huh.
So, holy shit, motherfucker.
What is it? Is it bacteria?
The one lady was trying to help me out when she told my mom not to give me any money. But I think between me and the social workers, that's all I get anyway. And somebody's going to have to explain it to my mom. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to be me or one of my social workers. Or I think my mom somehow said to me she's going to be wanting that shit in writing. But, yeah. Just because the lady made it sound whatever on the phone, like fraud or something, that word come out. And I'm like, well, I never did that. I don't believe. And then she says, oh, I can't answer the question that you're questioning me. I can't answer that.
Okay.
Other people that she gave me the number for, talk to them, and they says, hey, I'm like, no shit. That's what I thought in the first place. I just didn't know where this fraud thing come from. So I ain't committing fraud. No way, shape, or form. I've been totally honest with everybody. Tell them bullshit, whatever fucking they need to know. It's all bullshit anyway. Not like I give a fuck. I lay in bed all the time. Fucking, except for the fact that, money versus no money means no pot, no medicine, or versus the other way around, I can have pot, medicine, and I can have gas, you know? So, holy fuck. And all that was to get $197 a month. Now, I'm not going to be getting nothing until my mom says maybe. It's hard to fucking say, let me tell you. I might still have to even go to this thing if my mom says no. I don't know. I might have pissed my mom off. I might have done damage already. I don't know, man.
Mr. Ginsu needs his mother's money. Give me some money, Mom. I need that money. Hey, look, here's a message from Alex.
Go USA! Yay, the World Cup! Hey, it's Alex. I miss you guys. I want to come on the show next Thursday, so pencil me in. And probably don't want to call.
Oh, here, we'll listen to the rest of the message after info time.
Maybe we should get out a Sharpie. Now, Carl. Here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's called a television talk show on the radio that's recorded right here in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week, every day of the year. It airs every night, 11:30 p.m. on Channel 22 and 2 a.m. on Low Power FM. And each episode broadcast a week after it was taped. You're watching this on TV at 11:30 p.m. This episode taped the same weekday of the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You couldn't watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at this number. Leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, and now back to the program. Which, by the way, the number is 360-836-4384. Thank you.
208 Doug. Yeah, call the number, leave a message, get on TV.
Or leave us alone.
You can choose.
I'm not going to answer because I can't be in. And probably don't want to call me back because I'm not going to answer because I can't. Okay. Love you guys. See you next Thursday. Bye.
Oh.
Thank you, Alex.
She loves us. How come you can't call your phone? Can't answer your phone?
Maybe she's taking night classes or trying to sleep in for the next day or something.
Yeah.
Not everyone lives on a 24-hour schedule like some of us.
Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, here's the next message, the last message, another Mr. Ginsey message. Joe called but didn't leave a message. Joe, what are you doing? Oh, and Dan Noble left a message also.
Oh.
You talked to Joe? Oh, actually, I want to say this. I saw somebody recognize me on the streets today from the program. That doesn't happen to me very often. And they said, "Are you that guy from TV?" Or whatever. And I rode on the bus with this lady. Her name was Jeannie, I think, or Jean or something. Sorry, Jeannie or Jean or whatever her name was. I forgot your name. I told her I'd give you a shout out. So shout out to Jeannie. She said that we're awesome. So
I need to get used to that line myself. Aren't you that guy from the program, or aren't you that guy on the TV?
Have you been recognized yet?
Yeah. There's a couple of people on over at Capital Recovery Center that seem to they watch the program more when I'm in those episodes.
Did they know you before that, or?
Probably not. But
So did they meet you and they're like, "Hey, you're the guy on TV"?
Yeah. Well, that was actually asked by people that were at my church by older folks, and it's like, oh, I don't know, I'm on Como or King TV for something, okay, but then it hit me, like an hour or so after I left church. Oh, I guess they're talking about me on TCTV, of course. So, hello, Unitarians.
And Jeannie kept on saying something about a satellite. She's like, "Where did you get that satellite?" And I'm not even sure.
Oh, man.
I'm not even sure what she meant by the satellite. Maybe she's talking about the clock up there, because that's fake, Jeannie. If you're talking about the clock, see, it's fake. See, look at this. See how it's moving around? You can change the color of it. It's fake. That's not a real thing. But here's the Ginsey message here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I figured out today that I'm going to be homeless.
Oh.
How about them apples?
No.
Mr. Ginsey, not going to be homeless.
I don't want to hear this story.
That's plus for me. And I only get cut back a couple $100 versus $0. So I'm ahead of the game, I guess. Not that I'm in any game, but I am ahead of it, I guess. And when my marijuana pops and lets me have my marijuana, well, then I'll be really ahead of the game. Because then I won't have to spend no money on marijuana, which will make it so much better for me. So, but I haven't, and it's taken me 4 years to even get where I'm at now, and there's no guarantees that my marijuana is even going to produce anything of any quantity. Especially now that I've been gone a couple weeks, my shit might be dying off. Don't got no water, possibly. That's a possibility. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I need to talk to my mom about getting insurance on that marijuana. Mom, will you pay for the insurance on my marijuana? That's what I ought to ask her next. Because she's now becoming much more factual. Marijuana is legal. She knows I've been pulled over with it in my car and got let go, and I ain't in jail, so didn't want to, but she's getting it. She's getting it. It's legal, and I'm not going to be in trouble. Yeah. So there you go, motherfucker. I'm not homeless no more.
Oh, you're not homeless.
You're not?
You're not going to fucking die off.
I thought you said you were homeless.
Get nowhere because you can't move.
That's
Isn't that what he said in the beginning?
Or because
Yeah.
you tried walking too far because you had a heart attack.
check the transcript.
Yeah, we'll call him back.
So, yep.
Are you homeless or not?
Cue card.
What line? Are you homeless or not?
Oh boy.
Jesus. Here's the last message here from Dan Dobler.
You need to get a story straight there, sir.
Hi, Kitty. This is Dan. You can call me back. Bye.
Hi.
Hi, Dan. It's too late to call you back. You're sleeping. We'll call you back. It's going to say, you've reached the voicemail box of Dan Dobler. Of Dan Dobler.
And it's full.
The voicemail mailbox of Dan Dobler is full and cannot receive messages at this time. If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 5 or hang up now.
Going down.
Mr. Ginsu, we're on TV and the radio. How are you doing today?
My back's killing me.
Oh yeah? Are you gonna be homeless? Are you gonna be homeless or not? Because on your message, at the beginning of the message, you said you're gonna be homeless, and then at the end of the message, you said you weren't gonna be homeless.
No, I said I'm not gonna be homeless.
Oh, good.
What came through for you?
Yeah, things are working out. I'm getting cut back, but I'm fucking still gonna be getting money.
Good. Are you gonna be in Oregon or Washington?
I'm being Washington.
You're going to Washington. Good.
Yay.
Welcome home to Washington.
What sort of funding came through for you? Can you say?
Say what?
Where are you getting money? From the government?
Oh no! See, that was my problem.
Okay.
I was gonna get money from my mom,
Yeah.
money from food stamps, and I'm living, right?
Yeah.
So that's all cool.
Yeah.
Where it got not cool and fucked up was I went in there and said I want to get money, not Social Security money, and then they said, well, you can get $197 if you're disabled, but you can't have any income.
Okay.
Oh.
And so, therefore, my mom couldn't give me any money.
Okay.
So I had to say, no thank you, that program sucks. And I have a better deal just living my life with my mother giving me money than the government can do for me.
Yeah, well,
At
but
this
your
point.
mother's not too happy about that.
I'm not sure if I'm happy about that. I
Well,
think
your
that's
mother,
not.
wouldn't your mother rather get money from the government?
Would rather give me money than let me live the kind of life that I would live on $197 a month.
Yeah, that's not very much. Hey, it's time for the dice game.
What number do you want?
What number are you, Carl?
I'm not telling. It's
All right.
secret.
4.
4.
You want a 4? That's my number. Here we go.
Awesome.
I have a 4. We can get you on the same team.
Did you get that? I'm still gonna be able to have gas money to get to and from places.
Oh, good. Did you win, Carl?
No,
The only
I
thing
chose
now I have to grow marijuana.
You have to.
I have to. If I don't, I won't be using marijuana at all. And then, because my mom cut me back $200, I was going to have $750. Now I'm only getting $500 something,
Uh-huh.
550 or something. So I have to grow marijuana in order to survive because I can't not have marijuana.
No, you have a medical problem. That's a large chunk
Yeah.
of change from the mother there. $750 a month. Wow.
And I spend around $300, $320 a month on an ounce of weed, and
It's a lot
I
of money.
think that's a lot of money. So if I can save that money by just growing it and eating it and whatnot, and I can get enough, if I can get enough in me, my pain might go away pretty much. But I haven't had enough except for an eighth a week maybe is all I get right now. And that sucks. I need a half an ounce a week
Yeah.
or more, you know?
You need it.
So, I don't know. It's way too expensive. I can't afford it. I need to grow it, and I need to... My pot's freaking 5 months away.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
might be 4 months, but I think it's 4 to 5 months away from actually giving me pot that I can smoke. And then I'll be sitting pretty.
Is that part of the new
What?
laws when we're gonna get the marijuana in stores? Are you gonna be able to grow it too, or is that are you gonna use your medical thing? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I'm doing medical things, so I get to have it whenever everybody else has to buy it. I can still grow it.
Okay.
I can donate my excess weed that I get when I grow it. If I grow more than my pound and a half, I can
Yeah.
take the excess to the dispensary, and they will buy it from me for $160 an ounce.
Wow.
If it's good weed, and if it's not good weed, they won't buy it from you. So don't take junk weed in there. But for good weed that they can sell to a medical marijuana patient who needs fucking good weed, not shit weed, like chicken house dirt weed, don't want to do that. They won't buy that shit. Yeah, so I can make a little bit of money that way, maybe,
Yeah.
if I get extra pot.
You're gonna be a farmer.
Do you have to set yourself up as a business now?
Why don't you grow like crops or something? If you can grow marijuana plants, why don't you could sell like carrots too? You know.
Well, my back hurts too much to even really grow the pot, dude. You gotta move dirt. You gotta fucking stay on that shit. And if it gets spider mites or any kind of mold, you gotta sit in there on your plants for fucking hours and fucking deal with it. Because there's so much... 15 plants is a lot of plants.
Yeah.
It's not enough. It's not enough to eat easy for me, but I get one crop and then I have to go do the next crop, and I have to wait. to the next step. You know.
Yeah. Well, what
I'm
else
not
are you
gonna
gonna do other than wait by your plants? That's all you do anyway. So.
Well, that's all I'm going to be doing anyway. So I'm going to have time to sit on them, make sure nobody steals them. And because I've heard a couple stories lately about people having their shit stolen, and I'm like, well, the guy who tries to steal my shit is going to die.
Yeah, you're gonna get a gun. You're just gonna get a gun and a TV and sit next to your pot plants all the time, huh?
Saying anything except for if you go to steal my marijuana, your day is finished and your life is mine. And know that I will take your life if you steal my marijuana plant.
You're threatening to kill?
If I catch you in the act of stealing my pot, you're dead.
You're gonna kill.
You
Why don't you? Maybe you should give them a chance. I don't think you should jump straight to murder.
Well, I was thinking
Try
I
a
could
little
always go
negotiation.
handcuff the motherfucker and then make them dig me a basement and shit.
Maybe they'll you know. I think questions first, shooting later. You know.
No, nobody being in the vicinity of my plant with a plant in their hand walking out the door is going to be considered ask questions first. It's you're fucked and you're fucked. And that's all there is to it. There ain't no question.
You have guns? You have guns, Mr. Ginsu?
I will sneak up on you and I will slit your fucking throat.
You're gonna guard your pot plants with knives.
I don't know. I'm just saying, do not be stealing my pot plants. You will regret it.
Murder.
I've heard of people having their pot stolen. Don't steal my pot because it will be your last day on the fucking planet.
Well, now it's gonna be after next week. It's gonna be like an asset when people steal your stuff. You know, because before there was all this violence. I think I mean, there's still drug violence, which is unreasonable too. We don't need the drug violence, but at least I think we're gonna cut down. And we're gonna be cutting down on like drug dealer violence now that marijuana has been legalized and can be sold in stores. There'll be way less of violence from stealing and people trying to hurt each other from stealing, and because there's a black market and stuff.
I certainly hope that most of the people out there are just honest enough to stay away and not. But that shit's going to be smelly whenever it starts frickin'. It's going to smell like frickin' sweet.
I think people will want to steal your plants less now that it's legal, because you can be able to go to the store. Before it was a black market, like a crazy thing to see, but now it's going to be way more ubiquitous in culture.
Right. I sure hope so. I sure hope people are going to be cool about it, but I'm worried though. But then I'm the one that had. Well, I'm not the one that got busted, but I was one of the people that had my pot took by the cops years ago, and they still haven't replaced it. Mm-hmm. And so, that hurt me bad. I could have gone maybe and I could have saved some money and gone and seen that girl that fucking I was looking for.
Your daughter.
But I haven't had money to go look for her or go see her because I can't even fucking grow one crop of fucking marijuana. My back hurts too fucking much.
You can't find your daughter, your estranged daughter, because you can't grow marijuana. That's why?
Partly.
Yeah.
If I could... Do you understand? I spend so much on marijuana that I have no money.
Sounds like a problem.
And so that's a big problem. And I've been trying to grow it. And every time there's something fucking goes wrong, and fucking I get 1 ounce, or I don't get a pound and a half, is what I'm saying. There's no fucking way I get a pound and a half. I get 0.
Have you gone to the doctor, and maybe the doctor can like give you a brace or like a kind of surgery?
That's scary. I have a friend who was a firefighter. He went in, got surgery. He had pain. He was fucked off. He's like dying off just like me. and the doctor says there's nothing we can do for you. We gave you surgery.
Can you tell us more about this after the commercial break?
Where I was at.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
New Moon Cafe, yum yum.
Dance Oli Dance. Dance Oli Dance. Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
Brown Interior Limited presents Private Memories of the Still Meadow album 2014. Featuring the song Just Because. Private Memories. Double back. Private Memories from Thrill Meadow. Available at these fine retailers.
Smoking pot.
Coming up on the next episode of Your Daily Hour with me.
At 11:30 p.m.
And 2 a.m. Okoa. 106.5. Low Power FM. Woo. Lulu. Hey, look at that.
Whoa.
Fireworks, yeah.
It's 4th of July week, or day. We're talking to Mr. Ginsu. He had known someone that was blown off their hand, and other frivolity. You can...
God bless America.
Yeah. 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. on your TCTV, Channel 22.
Why is it their TCTV?
Because...
Haunting.
Oh, yeah.
Or Jello.
Jello?
Jello. Yeah.
How about that?
Mr. Ginsu was homeless for a while, though. Right?
Yep.
He lived in the woods or something. So your firefighter friend got back surgery. That's what you were telling us. That's the story there.
You back to the show now?
Yeah, we're back.
So my friend, he goes in, gets surgery. They say, oh, there's nothing we can do for you. And he's in tremendous pain. They said, we gave you surgery, nothing we can do for you. We're not going to give you no more painkillers. And then he went off and committed suicide. Then they did autopsy on him and found out that there was something left next to his nerve when they did surgery. They left shit in him.
Oh, yeah?
And then they told him they couldn't do nothing for him and that his pain was in his head.
Oh, man. So he didn't have any pain before he had surgery, and then he had surgery, and then afterwards he had a problem?
Well, he had pain, and then he had surgery, and then they left shit in him and told him they can't do nothing for him because they just did surgery on him, and they weren't going to give him no more painkillers because they didn't think he should be in pain. Right?
Yeah,
so
well,
they said there's nothing we can do for you. And so then... What?
Don't let one, negative story influence you to go to get medical care for your back, I think.
Are you fucking me? Did you hear about the other guy?
Probably not.
Yeah,
you know that robot doctor that they got in the hospitals? Somehow some dude went in there and they were going to use a robot on him to operate. So they tipped him up on his head at an angle and left him there for hours and hours and hours. And then when they were done with the operation, I guess he was either paralyzed or brain dead or something.
What are you talking about?
You're talking about one case.
Robot doctors?
That's right.
You're talking about one case.
Robot doctors is the craziest, paranoia crazy case I've ever heard.
Well, there are surgeries being, like telecommuting surgeries.
Robot doctors.
Well, the surgeons.
Don't go see a robot doctor. Go see people doctor.
Well, the surgeons.
You can choose what kind of doctor you want to see.
Well, there are surgeons that operate on a person, but they exist on the other side of the world, or another state or something at that time that they're doing the surgery.
Oh yeah, that's not that's kind of a robot, but not really. You don't have to go see these robots. Go see people doctor.
Yeah, go
if
see.
There's another doctor doctor out there that knows how to do the surgery, and he's in another state, he can just get on a computer and do the surgery.
Yeah.
And he can assist the doctor that's doing the surgery right there, right? So, anyway, AARP has an article on it in the AARP magazine, and you can read that or look it up. It's about medical doctors and robot doctors. So it's just a question of whether you may want to ask if there's going to be a robot attached to you whenever you're fucking getting surgery, 'cause you might get fucking stuck on your head for hours and then come out brain dead.
How did nobody notice that the guy was stuck on his head for hours? Was he in the hospital? Like, where was this guy where he could be on his head without anybody seeing him for hours?
It's just part of the procedure they were doing. He was stuck in some position for hours and hours, and it was because they were using the robot and had to have access to. The robot wasn't set up for him; it was set up for being just a robot. So they had to put him in a position that the robot could get access to him.
But how did they not notice that the guy was getting brain damage? Wasn't there somebody monitoring the robot? The robot.
Now that's a good question, but
it was just him and a robot, maybe. They're like, okay, robot, you take care of this. We're leaving. Like, here's a patient. He needs surgery. Robot, you do it. We're going. We're out of here. I'm gonna go eat dinner or something.
Yeah, well, they didn't notice that he was getting brain dead or get fucked up.
I wouldn't blame it on the robot. In fact, I wouldn't blame anything on the robots. It's got to be user error.
Well, yeah, that too. But fucking, and the robot's part of it, just because there's a robot involved. They want to fucking make a good scene for the robot.
Robots don't kill people. Or brain dead people. That's people.
People kill people.
People kill people. And brain dead people.
The doctor was trying to save the life of someone and ended up fucking his life up. That or he was going in for a routine operation and got fucked up because he was on his head for hours. It's like standing on your head for hours. You're not supposed to do that, I don't think.
No, you're not. I think that's the doctor's fault. Like, it doesn't seem like the robot's fault at all.
Yep. You could probably say that too.
Well, still, have you gone in and tried to ask the doctors about getting back surgery or anything? Has that even been an option for you, or have they talked to you about that?
I'm scared of it. One of my friends went in for surgery, and he had a cop jump on his back with handcuffs on and cram the handcuffs into his back, and the cop's like 300 pounds, big piece of lard, and wearing a big piece of lard, wearing a fucking bulletproof vest so that he's even heavier, and he's rubbing them handcuffs into my friend's back where he just had his surgery. 2 or 3 days of, holy fuck. He gave my friend a hernia. So I don't know about the back surgery. I'm sure it's just horror story after another that I hear.
Well, I think you should at least. Have you not even gone to a doctor and asked them and told them about it and at least found out about your options? Because I think you owe it to yourself to at least do that.
I don't know.
Probably.
I went through the back stretch, that thing that relieves the stress from in between your spine and stuff. I went to that thing. That's $4,000 to start off.
Would you go to a chiropractor?
No, well, the guy that does the spine thing, he's a really good chiropractor.
Sounds like a crack.
The stretchy thing, where they stretch you out like you're gonna get pulled apart.
That sounds like a quack job.
No, they hook your hips up to one thing, and they hook your arms and shoulders up to something else.
I'm saying, don't do it.
Isn't that a sling or an elastic band or something?
Go to your general practitioner.
Oh boy.
And ask them about options. You know, don't get this like crazy medieval torture device stretchy thing. Just
well, the last the last general practitioner I talked to says, well, I'm going to give you these non-narcotic pills, and we're going to try those out on you.
Ask him about surgery. Inquire about surgery.
Oh, surgery.
Yeah, I think you should get surgery. I think it could help you. Or brace. At least get like a back brace. You could get a back brace.
Okay, here we go, people.
Have you tried a back brace?
I haven't tried. I don't use things because my top half and bottom half don't get along.
Oh, there you go. It's time for the final dice game.
My leg goes along with my.
One dice has already
my
been rolled.
hips don't get
Where?
So it seems to get that.
What? Oh, wait, hold on, Mr. Ginsu. What?
I'm just saying, as far as I know, the law, I can.
Oh. 5's a 1. There's no 5s. Nobody has a 5, so you won, Carl.
Oh, boy!
And you get. Oh, no. Yeah. Carl won the dice game.
No
Yay.
shit. That good job, Carl.
Woo, he says.
Woo.
Yeah. I don't know what's.
So,
yeah, get that.
What-
Get
what
that.
the hell are you doing lately?
Yeah, if you
Have
get,
you seen on the streets? Tell me about something you saw.
Carl, what did you see on the street? Mr. Ginsu's asking a question.
No, I want you to tell me what you saw.
What I saw on the street, people today. I got recognized today from being on TV. Somebody. It doesn't happen very often, so I was walking around. Somebody said, "Hey, are you that guy on TV?" And I was, you know.
I see.
That was my
and
story.
did they say they were going to come over there and kick you in your cunt?
No, they were very polite. They said that they liked
No,
the
they
show.
were very.
I was eating.
They were very. People, you said.
I was eating. I got a KFC. I was eating a little bit of KFC earlier today, and they're like, "You're always eating. You're eating on the show, and you're eating right now. It's still too."
Yeah, you eat a lot.
I do.
That's.
I like to graze.
I don't blame you. I used to eat a lot myself till I quit doing shit. And now I don't hardly eat shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm active. I get to eat. Yeah.
Yeah, if I was active, boy, I'd fucking be eating like a horse.
Yeah.
Because I used to be able to eat 2 or 3 heaping plates full of food at any given moment.
Uh-huh. In your prime, huh?
Yep.
All right.
My family was always very impressed with how much food I could put away at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I just keep going for more plates, and they go, "You gotta be kidding me. Where does that go?"
You got a hollow leg.
I'm not that big of a guy.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, were you a bicycle rider, or did you walk? Did you jog a lot?
Nope. I was a jock in high school, but that's all I can really say about that. I was mostly a jock and accused of being the guy that goes to school, the school narc.
Uh-huh.
That somebody that's older than everybody else or looks like everybody else that's the narc that just goes to school so that he can find all the kids that are on drugs.
Like
and
21
mark
Jump
them up.
Street? Is that real?
Yeah, it's for real. They do that kind of shit.
I think that's only 21 Jump Street. I think that's fake.
No, it's some of it's real.
No,
They do
that's
it.
not real. What, did you hear about that from somebody real, or I think that's just that 21 Jump Street. I think it's 21 Jump Street.
Well, put it this way. I know a bartender who got busted for selling cigarettes or beer to a. I think it was just cigarettes to a minor.
And that guy was probably just. He probably wasn't an older narc. He was probably just like a hall monitor, like teacher's pet kind of kid, you know.
Where did you go to high school at? Was it in California?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Mr. Ginsu, we're gonna call some other people, and we're getting close to the end of the show. Thanks for talking to us and leaving those messages.
All right, later.
There it goes. That was Mr. Ginsu.
Bye, Mr. Ginsu.
Yeah, let's call Freddie, the producer.
Yeah.
Find out how the production end is going. Yeah, I don't believe that there's undercover people. I think they have enough security, but they're not gonna they're gonna pay some like young-looking old kid to go to school.
I remember when I was a freshman, the overcover people were definitely like the vice principal and whatnot.
Yeah.
Hey, program, how's it going?
Hey, Gray, how you doing?
Pretty good. Let's see.
Here's the program.
It was lighting fixtures day yesterday, right? What day
Yes.
is it today?
Yeah. Bacteria.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Bacteria is today.
Oh, wait.
Bacteria.
day?
Bacteria.
Oh, Bacteria Day. Right.
Right.
It's Bacteria Day.
I think it's Bacteria Day because of your illness.
Yeah, we have bacteria all over all of us, living in our skin, inside of us, in our gut,
Yeah.
everywhere, especially in our gut.
Yeah, that's how you kind of got sick again.
I was saying this earlier, but like, how come that gut bacteria? What's the difference between bacteria and you? You know, if it's in there.
Yeah, I think the bacteria are we are made up of thousands of different organisms. You know, the bacteria are a part of who we are. Without them, we wouldn't be able to live.
Yeah.
You
So,
can't
like,
really
how are
separate
they?
one
And they live in our body and on us. How are they not part of us? How are we not more than just one being? We are probably like way more than that. I actually recently killed a bunch of my bacteria.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was very regretful about that. I took some antibiotics that were prescribed to me by a doctor, and by taking those antibiotics, I killed off both the good and bad bacteria that live in my body. We have good bacteria, which are called probiotics or mutualists, and then we have neutral bacteria that are called commensals, and then we have bad bacteria, which are called pathogens.
Pathogens, yeah.
And by taking antibiotics, you're killing off all of them, all the different kinds, even though probably you only really need to get rid of the pathogens, but
Yeah.
too bad.
What things are pathogens? Like strep throat, that's a pathogen. Like the flu, that's
Yeah.
did not
I mean,
virus.
we also have, like, kind of just, like, generic pathogens living in our guts. I think we have, like always a couple of them living there, but they're just, like,
E. coli.
they're always being kept in check by the probiotic mutualists.
There's E. coli in there too. Yeah.
Yeah, E. coli.
Yeah.
Is it true that you can get probiotics from like dairy, like yogurt?
That's weird. You know, I mean, this is kind of a gross thing, but you know how you're like, oh, it's the end of the program. We have a minute left, but don't eat you're not supposed to eat your own poop. You know.
Oh.
Why don't?
It seems like
Yeah.
it seems like it's coming out
I
of your
don't know.
body, but it's like in your gut, so it's like your own guts could poison you somehow. You know.
Oh.
Oh man, that's a good point. Why
Dogs do
can't
that
we
all
poison
the time.
ourselves that way?
Yeah. Well,
Maybe that's just how we get rid of all the worst stuff that we can possibly have in us. So we put it back through at the beginning. It's just like
how's the
condensed
production
into
of
one
we only have
thing.
a few seconds left on the show?
Say again?
Production time. We only have a few seconds left on the show.
2 seconds left on the show?
Yeah, only a few.
Oh my gosh. Well, production is going great. YouTube is coming up. We're scheduled through next weekend. I'm taking over episodes of Koa tonight. Everything is going to be great. We just need to keep on going. Maybe make a new commercial or something.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Ginsu's not going to be homeless.
Oh, good. I don't want him to be.
Catch you later, Freddie.
Here it is. Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
Thanks, episode number and date of the week. Thank you. Thanks, TVs. Channel 22.
11:30 and 2 a.m.
YDHWM.com. Check it out. YDHWM.com.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
360-836-4384.
You can call if you want.
Cool, you guys want to be on the crew? Do anything if you want, though. UFO FBI, yeah. TCTV, thank you. LeBaby.com, check it out. Second Feeling, whoa. Jordy E. Fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. Viewers and listeners, hell yeah, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye now.
Hey, thanks, Tara, for the win. Bye-bye.